Now, where is he? Torin, when are you gonna grow up? You pick up those tools from town like I told you?
I thought I'd do that tomorrow.
No, I need 'em in the morning. You get into town right now.
Yes, sir.
Hurry home, Torin. Don't be late for dinner.
Okay, Mom. This isn't what I want in life. I should be a hero. Heroes don't run errands. Right, Boogle? Hey, Boogle. Boogle! Asleep again? Ah, Boogle. Is this all my life will ever be? Running errands to this little town? I just don't want to live my life without ever having lived my life. No! They never hurt anyone! What happened?
I saw it. I saw everything.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I was just passing by when all that started. I was so scared I hid behind your barn.
Who could have done this?
It must have been one powerful sorcerer. Or sorceress.
Why? And who around here has such power?
No one I know. But once there was such a person. But no, Licentia's been gone for years.
Licentia? Who's Licentia?
Oh, I don't think it could possibly be her. She was banished to the lands below years ago.
The lands below? She must have been evil to be sent there.
Yes. And there's no way you could ever find her down there.
I know what I'll do. I'll find this Licentia and force her to release my parents.
I'm sure you will.
These berries look right. Why am I taking a leaf? I wish I had a cleaver for every time I've swung this. Hey, Boogle, let's go. Ow! Yep, the stove's still hot, all right. Hey, you! Come! Come! Gotcha! I might need this empty pouch for something. That's where Dad always sat after dinner. That was Mom's favorite chair. I hope she's okay. this will get someone's attention.
Halt! Who goes there?
Torin, of the Farman Valley.
The bridge is up!
Yes, I see, but I thought perhaps I would be able to convince you to, I guess not. Hello?
Halt! Oh, you are halted.
Yes.
Well, would you mind moving a little?
What? Why?
You're throwing off my timing.
Well, okay.
Halt! Who goes there?
Me. You know it's me. You just told me to start walking.
Well, okay. Halt!
But now I am halted again. I halted when you first said halt.
What? I didn't say halt.
Did too.
Did not. Did I? Oh. Oh, yeah, well, never mind. Go away.
Go away? I haven't asked for permission to enter yet.
Go away anyway.
But couldn't you...
Too little. 167 slots. Stop! That's it! That's the biggest leap of all!
Oh, nice call. Thanks, Inchie.
That's Mr. Worm to you.
Hey, come back here. Now, which one is it? Oh, not again. Gotcha. Oops. Ooh, yuck. Hey, Boogle, get that, will ya?
What are you looking at?
Yeah, you got nothing better to do? Staring at snails?
Well, no, actually. Wait, hey, I have a lot to do. But who are you?
Who are we? Who in the Tenebris are you?
Yeah, who are you?
I'm Torin. Torin Farman.
Farmhand? Yeah, you look like a farmhand.
Farmhand. Good one, Slim.
Thanks, Slime. High five.
All right.
Could you two use a larger leaf, maybe?
Ooh, nice texture.
Nice structure.
Good size.
Professional markings.
Plenty big.
Why not?
Okay, it's a deal.
Yep, done deal.
You want a high five?
No thanks. No.
Your loss. But that was nice of you.
Yeah, and you know what they say about nice guys?
Ah, Slim, can't you tell he doesn't have a clue?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, here's a clue for you. Slugs love scum.
Slugs? Scum?
Yeah, pond scum is good.
Nah, you can have your pond scum. Bog scum, now that's the best.
Bog scum? No, definitely moat scum. That's what you want.
Ooh, yeah, moat scum is choice.
Too bad you can't get it.
What do you mean, can't get it? I know where the moat is.
Yeah, you know where, but do you know what's?
Like What's in that moat?
Oh, yeah. Croctopus. And lots of them.
Wouldn't lots of them be croctopi?
Croctopusses, don't matter. You'll never get close enough to the water to get scum from the moat.
Wait a minute. Didn't you say you were going to the Moat Olympics?
Yeah, why?
Well, if I took you over there, would you help me get some moat scum?
Slim, what do you think?
Okay by me. Better than crawling.
Okay, big boy, let's go moatin'.
Here, hop on your leaf. Here we are, boys, the site of the next Moat Olympics. I hope you win the gold medal.
Thanks, Torin. You're okay for such a dry person.
Yeah, thanks. And in return, I'll put in a good word for you with some of my croctopus friends.
Good word? I don't need good words. I need moat scum, and plenty of it.
Oh, you do you?
And exactly where do you want it?
Why, right up here.
Hey, Croc, pass the boy some scum.
Well, I guess I'll just leave this delicious moat scum right here for a while. Now I'm gonna get you. Those slugs are so fast, I'll never catch them like this. Boogle, can you make a box right over that moat scum? That's it, Boog. Now we've got him. No more caffeine for you guys. Thanks, Boogle. Hope this works. Got it. If I could only reach. Now how am I gonna get my bag? Boogle, stop! What? Boogle? You mean this whole time you could have walked right out on that bog? Only when it's funny, huh? Only when it's funny you.
The croctopus may well combine the worst characteristics of both animals, but its skin makes an excellent laptop computer case.
Nice blue color, eh, Boogle?
Yeah, what's that? You rang? Huh? Who are you? Where'd you come from? What are you doing there? You trying to sneak by me? Oh, I wasn't asleep, no, sir. I heard you come through.
Well, I wasn't trying to sneak by you. I'm Torin, and I really need to get to the lands below. Can you help me?
The lands below? You're one of them? Well, you can't stay up here. You go right back down where you came from. Yep, nobody from down there gets past me, and you won't neither.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm not from the lands below. I want to go there. So you do know how to get there?
Go there? Why, no one goes there. That's no place for any self-respecting citizen. Why, them worlds is filled with nutsos, malcontents, psychos, politicians. No, there's no way I'd let you go down there.
So you do know. Oh, please help me, sir. I must get to the lands below. May I come inside?
Nope, no way. Nobody gets inside this guardhouse except my replacement. Don't know where he is either. Was supposed to be here 10, maybe 12 years ago. Never been this late before. No, you gotta go. Get out of here and don't come back. Halt! Who goes there?
It's me. I'm your replacement.
What? You are? Finally, it's about time. You must be 10 years late. Where have you been?
Heavy traffic.
Huh? Well, whatever. Hurry up and get inside here. I'm powerful hungry.
Okay.
Can't say I much care for the new uniforms. So, get started.
Okay. Started what?
Don't they teach you young'uns anything at basic anymore?
Well, maybe, but, I wasn't exactly at the top of my class, you know?
I can see that. Don't tradition mean nothing no more? What's your generation coming to? Say, where's your provisions?
Provisions? Well,
My meal, boy, my meal. You know the core tradition. Before taking over, the replacement guard always cooks the departing guard his final meal.
Oh, I knew that. Yeah, that's still taught to all of us. What is it you'd like exactly?
You mean you didn't bring it with you? Well, you won't find no home-forked comforts out here. It's your problem, not mine. I know what I want.
Exactly what do you want for your last meal?
Last meal? I ain't dead yet. Hey, who are you? What are you doing in here? You my replacement?
Oh, brother, why, yes. I am your replacement. You know, there's a tradition that the new guard prepares the departing guard's meal, so I'm gonna fix yours.
Dang right I know, and I know what I want. Hope you brought it with you.
What'll you have?
For my appetizer, I want juice. Berry juice. Freshly squeezed, none of that canned crap either.
Berry juice, huh? Here you are, Herman. I brought you some berries.
Great. Now squeeze them.
What? Oh, all right. Where's the juicer?
I told you, over there, on the cabinet.
Boogle, can you be an axe? Whew, here you go. Say, what kind of berries are those?
Why, chuckberries, of course. That tastes great. But now I'm getting a little hungry.
Oh, brother.
You know what I really miss?
I'm kind of afraid to hear.
Sluggetti and peat balls.
Sluggetti and peat balls? Don't you mean spaghetti and meatballs?
Ain't never heard of no such thing as that. Say, you sure you're from around here, boy? No. Sluggetti and peat balls is exactly what I crave.
Oh, okay. I'll fix it for you. What's in it?
Why, slugs and peat balls. What do you think?
I'll be sure to round up just enough for one meal.
Here's your order, sir. Slugs and peat moss, just as you requested. But boy, did I have to go through a lot just to bring these to you.
Yeah, I'm sure. You probably just walked round that cliff to the deli.
What? You mean...
Just a little guardhouse humor, boy. Ain't no food within days of this place. Now get over there in that kitchen and rattle them pots and pans.
All right, but this is my first attempt at cooking such a delicacy. Well, at least it's quick to prepare.
Here you are, monsieur. Bon appétit.
Now, can we get on with it?
Now, the perfect conclusion to a near-perfect meal. Dessert. And a nice latte.
Dessert? Latte? Oh, no.
Oh, stop your griping. You can skip the latte. Just bring me some dessert.
All right. What'll you have for dessert?
Why, there's only one thing that'd top sluggetti and peat balls.
I'm afraid to ask.
Root.
Yeah, let's make sure of something. If I prepare you a root, then will I be done?
Bingo. Bright boy. Yep, good old root'd be just fine.
Here you go. One large root. Want to help me fix it?
No, I'll just wait right here.
Somehow I guessed as much.
Say, nice square shape, too. Them's the best kind.
Okay, how about if I make it into a pie?
Great. While that's in the oven baking, why don't you and I head back to the phenocrest chamber? Ah, just smell that aroma. You know, there's nothing like coming home to find the square root pie.
Phew. Say, we going out on that joke?
No, we're going out through the secret passage. Wait here while I get something. Pick a shard. Any shard. I've been waiting 15 years to use that line. There you go, boy. The joint's all yours. I'm gonna grab my pie and hit the road. Gotta get on home, you know. That is, if I can remember where home is.
But wait, what about me? Aren't you supposed to train me in how this thing works?
Works? Can't. Don't remember. Heck, it don't matter no way, boy. Nobody's come through here in years.
But is this the way to the lands below?
Could be, but you don't care. All you gotta do is make sure nobody from down there gets up here.
This powder must be important. But what if there isn't any of it in the lands below? I'd better find something to hold enough so I can get home again. I'd better get enough of this powder to last. If it does take me to the lands below, I'll need enough to get home again. Now, how do I get through this thing? In the bag, bub. Hang on, Boogle. I hope I'm right about this.
Sir, they were both in there.
And?
They're gone.
And the child?
Missing.
The child must be found. Immediately.
Whoa! Phew. Whoa! Oh. Whoa! What? Oh, not again. Someone left this. In the back.
Well, well, what have we here? It's nice to see humility in somebody around here.
Good day, sir.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
A land as lovely as this.
Maybe it should, but we call it Escarpa. But the real question is, what do we call you? I am Rupert, King of Escarpa, and this is my lovely wife, Queen Di.
Oh, how do you do, ma'am?
Alarmed, I'm sure.
Eh? What's that?
I said, charmed, I'm sure.
That's nice.
Your Majesty, I can see you are a lover of crystals.
Yes, that's the only kind he is.
What did you say?
I said, yes, and how kind he is.
Why, thank you, dear. But continue, boy.
I humbly offer you this gift from the lands above. I think it will balance your set of crystal shards. May I?
Yes, of course.
There. And as this one simple shard completes the connection between the formerly distinct spectra above us, so too, therefore, may our two worlds be connected by the peace and understanding that comes from, you know, it, like that, there. Oh.
Here, here.
Bravo.
I say, what the
Beats me.
die? What did you say?
I said, beats me.
Well, I'll consider it. Why, thank you, Torin. It's perfect. And in return, I'd like to present you with this invitation to next week's Royal Ball.
Nice swap. Shard for free tickets, you cheapskate.
What? What did you say, Di?
I said, I hope he's still free at this late date.
Oh. Yes, boy. Do attend.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I hope this isn't one of those buffets with an eat-all-you-take policy.
Here, guys. I wondered if you'd like a little something to munch on.
Good.
Tripe, you forgot to share again.
Oh? I did? Well, now will you move out of the way?
No.
I would, but I'm afraid he won't.
I'll be sure not to waste this one. I'd better not. I bet the king has heard enough jokes like, I suppose she's your biggest fan. Is it back then forth, or forth then back?
Live on CD-ROM from beautiful cliffside Escarpa, it's The Bitternuts! With Jack Blackman as Mr. Bitternut. And starring Sandra Bullock as Mrs. Bitternut. With Vinyl McCarthy as Little Bobby Bitternut. Today, we join the Bitternuts just as they hear a knock on their door.
Just a minute. Holly, can you get that? Oh, never mind. Do I have to do everything around here? Coming! Yo! Aren't you the giant economy-sized visitor? You know I'd ask you in, but I'm not sure there's enough air in here. Holly, take a look at this guy. This is what a real man looks like. Holly? Oh, honey, don't mind him. He's just acting his IQ. So, you want to come in? Or maybe that should be, can you come in?
Why, thank you. I will.
Hey, Mom, Hey, Mom, Whoa! Who's the big guy?
We don't know, honey. We're still waiting to find out.
Hello, young man.
Did he touch you, boy?
Not really, Mom.
What do you mean, not really? You touch that boy again, I'll have you arrested. We don't need no uppity strangers from some other land touching our kids.
My name is Torin, from the lands above.
I'm Mrs. Bitternut, and this is what's left of my husband, Mr. Bitternut. And that's Bobby, our son. So, what's that thing in your purse?
Why, that's my little buddy, Boogle. Oh, he won't hurt you. He likes people.
Yeah? Then he won't fit in here. If he's smart, he'll stay off my furniture.
Mrs. B, I just came from King Rupert, and he asked me to give you this.
What is it?
An invitation to the royal ball.
Yee-haw, Harley! We're going to the ball. Ain't you excited? Oh, he's never been excited in his life. Torin, if there's anything we own that you need for your journey, why, just help yourself. It's yours.
Why, thank...
Of course, I'd love it if you'd take the mister over there. Hey, what are you doing? Put that down. That's my best trivet.
Oh, Mom, let him have it. You haven't cooked since I was born.
The kid's right. Go on, take it. But don't go taking anything else, you hear? And good luck on your quest, young man. Hey, any chance of you taking Junior along with you?
None whatsoever, I'm afraid. Hey, Boogle, let's go.
Be sure to join us next time when we hear Bobby Bitternut ask.
I know it'd be okay with your dad.
The Bitternuts is not filmed before a live audience.
Hey, Vulture, try and catch this.
Hey, Viscera, look at that. Fresh dead meat. Flying. Hey, let's go after it.
As always, I'm with you.
Can't you hurry up a little? It's getting away from us.
For goodness sake, for once in your life, can't you just stop and smell the rotting meat?
Oh, I think we can make it, Boog. Hang on, Boog. I hope this is worth it. This ladder looks a little rickety.
You've discovered the fast way to get to the lands below.
Boogle, why don't you go down there as a yo-yo? I'm sure they won't bother you.
That smells wonderful.
Without Boogle, you just don't feel like going on. So click oops and try something different.
Is that Essence Greek star you're wearing?
Boogle? Is that you? No, wait. I think it's coming from up ahead. Uh-oh, Boog. Skunk's ahead. Boog, I've got it. I'll just put this clothespin on my nose. Then I won't be able to smell the skunks. Hang on, Boogle. We're going in. Greetings, sir. Funny, he looks awake. Greetings, sir. I could have sworn he squirmed just a little then. Greetings, sir.
What? Who are you? And why are you here?
I'm Torin. Who are you?
That's what I'm trying to determine.
Here's a thick, soft cushion I think you'll like.
Let me feel. Ah, fine materials. Nice padding, soft cover, firm yet breathable. I thank you very much, O tall, slender one. And in return, why don't you take this instrument of my torture? Just drop it over a cliff someplace if you don't want it, okay?
Oh, I would never do that. I got it. Hey, you! What a stench. I wonder what's inside there. Boogle, can you be a worm? Check back inside there. I bet it's a way out of this land. Yeah, I bet it's dark in there. What are we gonna do? Boogle, turn into a lantern so we can see what's back there. Wow, Boogle, it looks brown and soft and smells terrible. We've just gotta have some of that. Say, Boogle, would you mind being a shovel? I say, be a shovel. Okay, Boogle, turn back into a worm again and get out of there. But don't forget our sample.
Just don't look.
Again.
This ought to drive those women out of there.
Roast leg again.
Yes. Now that the girls are gone, let's send you down there as a yo-yo, Boogle. Boogle, grab that tile hanging there. Attaboy, Boog. Boogle, see where that doorway goes. bag, bub. This should either make that tree grow or kill it completely. Your Majesty, I think this tile is part of something important.
You're right. It's part of my floor.
No, even more than that. You see, at the base of the opposite cliff, I found an unusual room containing a large formation that would hold this tile perfectly. I feel certain that the formation is something important. Perhaps it even holds access to the lands below.
Why then, of course you may take it.
Thank you, Your Highness. Is Lena from Escarpa?
Of course. She is my daughter.
Oh, really? A princess? Has she been gone long?
Only a few days, but parents worry nonetheless.
I understand. I know what it's like to miss a loved one.
Di, my dear, why don't you give this boy a piece of your jewelry? That way Lena will know he represents us.
Oh, brother, are you right in his pocket?
What was that?
I said, tell her mother sent her this locket.
Oh, yes. Good idea.
Here, Torin. Take this one. See? It has a picture of Rupert and me on the inside.
I promise to keep it safe until I find her.
Welcome, traveler. The sacred chamber that lies ahead contains an ancient phenocryst column. For centuries, travelers have journeyed throughout the planet of strata by means of these columns. Connecting the worlds within worlds, phenocrysts are able to transmit far more than mere light. Through the use of RSD powder discovered by Torin I in the early Unity period, people now have instant mobility. So step inside and enjoy the latest in phenocryst travel.
Before I pass judgment, have you anything to say?
The child, is he safe?
Far away, where he will come to no harm. Although we suspect your involvement in the murder of our beloved royal couple, we could not find enough evidence to convict you. But since you were clearly guilty of kidnapping the Crown Prince, you are hereby sentenced to spend the rest of your life in the lands below. I therefore order an ostracizing collar be fabricated for you and placed around your neck, never to be removed. And should you ever attempt to return to the lands above, the collar will tighten until it chokes you to death.
What is this place? Wow, but it is beautiful.
Whoa!
What a fall.
What the? Hey, stop that!
After the Pergolans tie you securely to the ground, they bring by all their friends to stare at you. You do not harm them, mainly because you're a skeleton.
Stop that! Let me go! Hey, get away! Shoot! Wait! Don't be afraid. Hold still. There.
On behalf of all Pergolans everywhere, I would like to thank you, Giant, for saving the life of Fairmont.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, hey, quit it! It's too loud! Softer, will ya? Knock it off!
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
You seem to be a kinder, gentler giant, not like some giants we know. I wonder if you could help us with a problem.
But of course. You need some logs moved, rocks realigned, villages trampled.
Much worse. We recently captured another giant, but very different from you. This one will not cooperate at all.
What can I do?
Perhaps if you talked with it.
Well, okay. But are you sure I'll be safe?
Follow me.
Oh, no. No!
It's okay. I won't hurt you.
No. No!
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you.
Huh. You're with them, aren't you? Get away from me.
But I want to free you.
Get away. You'll only hurt me more.
Won't you let me help you?
Help me like they did? Huh. Show some respect. Just leave me here to die.
Oh, I could never do that. You're far too beautiful for me to leave you here.
Flattery won't help. Go away, so help me if you do figure out a way to release me. I'll scratch your eyes out.
Won't you let me help?
Help me.
Oh.
Flattery.
Hey, you're Lena, aren't you? I just came from your homeland. I met your mother and father.
You did? Escarpa? My parents? Oh, how I wish I had listened to them. I wouldn't be in this mess.
They told me to give you this.
What is this? Some sort of cruel joke? Is this trinket supposed to fool me? What are the Percolins trying to pull? And to think for a moment there I started to trust you.
What? No. I mean, Queen Di said to give it to you.
Huh. Like I'm going to believe that. You could have found this bauble anywhere. Oh, look. That is my dear sweet father and I. Oh, how I miss them. Maybe you are from Escarpa, but you're so tall. Who are you anyway?
My name is Torin, but I'm not from Escarpa. I'm from the lands above.
Torin of the lands above. Do you promise not to harm me?
I swear. At present, I can think of nothing worse.
All right then, quick, cut me loose.
Well,
Hurry, before they stop you.
Yeah, I can't. I'll have to try to break each little thread, I suppose.
Why? Use your knife.
Well, that's just it. I didn't bring a knife. Some hero I am. Well, hold still. Here goes.
Then, I'll tell you a little secret. All this time, I've had a knife hidden in my boot, but they tied me up before I regained consciousness.
Now, hold still. I wouldn't want to cut you.
Oh, thank you, Torin. That was horrible.
Here's your locket. Oh, Boogle. Here, let me help you up.
Oh, wait. Look at your arms. You're bleeding.
What? Oh, I'm okay. I dropped a long ways through the trees before I landed on this soft loam. I must have, caught some branches on the way down. It's nothing.
Nonsense. Come over here. I'm sure I heard a stream this way.
Everyone in Escarpa said we should meet, but I never dared dream we really would.
Everyone else was so short and hairy. I was always the ugly duckling. Too tall, too thin, hair only on top. But with you, I feel, I don't know, somehow normal.
Oh, I think you're anything but normal.
What? Torin?
Well, huh? No, what I meant was that you're far above normal. You're beautiful, wonderful, perfect.
Oh, Torin. But my parents must be worried sick.
Well, yeah, they are. They really want you to return home. And my parents, they're still in danger.
I must go back.
Go on.
You're right.
But will I see you again?
You must.
Excuse me, you two. Will you be staying for dinner? If so, I'd better send out several hunting parties.
No, we've got to leave immediately. We have to begin our search for a phenocryst.
Oh, no need. I know right where one is, but it's pretty far away.
What? I can't believe it. Does it work?
Well, it might. You see, it hasn't been used in some time.
Somehow I could have guessed that. Let's go, Lena.
Attention, everyone. This is Torin and his friend Lena. Please give him your attention. They're all yours.
But what do I do?
Well, that's the problem. No one knows. The phenocryst hasn't been used in generations. Legend has it that when the Ostiaries find perfect harmony, the world will open unto them. But even when wearing these ancient sacred robes, they cannot find the way themselves. Can you help them?
Oh, boy. Okay, you step into the center. And you, take his place.
Torin, where are you going?
Oh, I wasn't going to leave. I was just stretching my legs, that's all.
Watch out.
Watch it, please. Excuse me. Move over.
Hurry, Lena! Jump up here! That's it. The pattern was 5 ascending notes leading to the second nested planet. So that phenocryst goes back to a scarpa.
Torin, I knew you could do it.
You did?
But now what?
Oh, this part I know. Stand over here. I'll throw enough of this powder for both of us, and off we'll go.
Don't forget me, Torin.
I couldn't, Lena.
Be careful. This licentious sounds dangerous.
I will. Now, close your eyes.
They are closed. Save enough powder for a trip to Escarpa.
I promise. I'll see you soon, Lena. Somehow.
Goodbye, Torin. And goodbye, Boogle.
I always felt you were innocent. Kurtzville needed a scapegoat. All these years away from your home, your family, your friends, you must be so bitter.
Perhaps I've learned to use the darkness to get what I want.
I've heard you've become quite the powerful sorceress.
Oh?
But not quite powerful enough to overcome the magic of that collar.
Not yet, but perhaps soon. And when I do, I promise revenge.
But what if you could return sooner?
What? Ha! The collar will not be denied.
I could release it for you.
Oh, Peccant. You know its spell can only be broken by royalty. And no matter how much you scheme, you'll never be king as long as the boy lives.
Yes, but think, Licentiate. Who sealed the collar?
Kurtzwell. That... Wait. Are you suggesting you could become Arch Authority?
Let's just say if you'll do a small favor for me, I'll do a large favor for you.
And just what would that small favor be?
Nothing much, just a little magic spell.
What? Hey, I'm getting better at this. Ooh, smells like ammonia. Welcome to Asthenia. Huh. Oof! Stone cannonballs? Man, these suckers are heavy. must be where the people lived who defended this. Hurry, Boog. Hop in. Yes. what this does. Big crystal must be the portal to the next world.
He's about to reach Tenebris. I'm sure there's no way he'll ever find you, but I just thought you'd want to know.
You old fool! No complications, you said. Simple, you said. I should have known. All right. I'll take care of it. He won't find me or his parents. Now, what about the rest of our bark?
In time, my dear, all in due time.
Dreep! I have someone I'd like you to find.
You know, Gary?
Thanks, Boog. Hey, how did you do that? Hey, Boogle, let's go. No, There's no use. No. Oops. Can you get that? Thank you. Uh-oh. Boogle, save us! Save us! I said save us, Boogle!
All right, you'd better come with me. You're under arrest.
But, officer, what for?
Cruelty to plants. Just leave your friend here. If he's lucky, you'll be back in a few years.
Way just to be arrested. Where's Mom and Dad? Will I ever find them? And Boogle, I hope he's okay. Boogle, is that you? Boogle, no! Boogle.
Come on, boy. It's time.
Do you have anything to say before I pass judgment, young man?
Well, no, sir. Not really. It's just that, well, I'm really sorry I landed in your plants. It was an accident. I only landed in that flower bed because I fell out of that air duct that I crawled through to escape from that storeroom that I materialized in from that phenocryst that I used to get here from Asthenia. I didn't... that is, oh...
Phenocryst, you say?
Yes, sir.
I haven't heard of one of those being used in years. Where did you say you were from, son?
From the lands above, sir. See, this evil sorceress put my parents in a magic spell and kidnapped them, and this old guy saw it all, and he said her name was Licentia, and she's from down here, and that's where my parents are, so I set out to find her and, you know, save them, but nobody has ever heard of her, and well, I don't even know if she's down here, or if this has all been some kind of, and, geez, do you think you could help me, sir?
Licentia, eh? There's no one on this planet by that name. But whether you're a visitor here or not, you need to learn 3 lessons about Tenebrous and me. First, plants are very scarce around here, and we are not kind to those who damage them. Second, Lawbreakers in my court are handled immediately and forcefully. And third, one more mistake and I'll toss you right off this planet into the null void. Now take him back where you found him. And young man, I don't ever want to see you here again.
Excuse me.
Yes? Oh, it's you.
Could you help me?
Help you? I doubt it. After what you and your safe-like buddy did to my friends over there? Oh!
But I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't know plants could hurt. In fact, I didn't know plants could talk.
Well, not all can. Just exceptional plants, you see.
Sure, I thought you looked special.
Well, yes, what is it you need, young man?
I've searched this entire planet looking for an evil sorceress named Licentia. Have you heard of her?
Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
Huh? Oh, animal, I suppose.
Doesn't matter. Never heard of her. But that doesn't mean she doesn't live around here. I don't get out much. Roots, you know.
Here's a dead, long-stemmed flower on this dauber plant. Surely no one would mind me pruning this.
This tree's trunk is covered with some very sticky stuff.
Hey, stop poking me.
Hey, you can speak! Although, I don't know why I'm surprised. You sound discouraged.
Not so much discouraged, but...
Oh, I think...
Yes, but when you're as well rude...
I see. Well, not to go out on...
Well, you know, I can't just leave, bud.
I'm searching for my parents. I think they were captured by Licentia, a sorceress I was told came from around here. Could you help me? Have you heard of her?
You lost your parents? Oh, me too! I was transplanted at birth. You know, my dad was cut down in his prime of life by a guy...
Excuse me, do you mind if I borrow a little of this sap?
No, not at all. Go ahead. Use me. Everyone does. I just hope that somehow, someday, someone, somewhere will find...
Is there... Oh,
No.
But
it... No, you won't. See my friends down there? Those...
Gotcha! Now that I've rescued your friends, will you help me cross?
Okay. Nope. Negatory. Not here.
Listen carefully, but click cautiously.
No. Nope. No. No. Negatory. No. Negatory.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Oops.
That's it. I'm out of here. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my trailer.
Excuse me. I'm looking for someone.
Shh, I'm recording.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this better?
No, not really. There. Now, what was it you were saying?
I'm Torin, and I'm seeking...
No use to whisper now, young man.
Oh, well, anyway, I'm Torin, and I'm trying to locate an evil sorceress named Licentia.
Licentia, eh? Oh, sure, I know her.
You do? Oh, I've asked darn near everybody on this planet.
I'm probably one of the few who does know her.
Then you know where...
Oh, you wouldn't want to.
Rude. She's more than...
Whoa, calm down.
What do you mean, can't get to her? You don't know how far I've come already. Why, I've survived capture in the...
Very impressive. What is that accent? You see, young man, Licentia was expelled from our...
The null void?
That will be a problem. The void is so dangerous.
You said,
Why, yes.
I'd love...
Oh, no. To someone...
Oh... What if...
What?
Oh, yeah?
Of course not. The last time those savages visited us, this odd-Christ technology was not even developed.
I am...
What? You? Is it possible? That accent...
What do you say? Trade a... Okay.
Anything. Let me set up a clean crystal here. There. Ready when you are.
Test. Test. Is this on? Hello? My name is Torin, from the Farman Valley, near Crystal City, in the lands above. I've traveled through Escarpa, Pergola, and Esthenia to get to Tenebris for only one reason: to find the evil sorceress Licentia, force her to free my parents and my friend Boogle, and in the process teach her a lesson.
That's enough. It's only a 10 meg crystal. Great. Now, let me find that odd Christ with her voice. And here, I'll even throw in this old Christ coda so you can play it back.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, and good luck finding Licentia. Now, if you'll pardon me, I have work to do.
your turn. I'll call you when I'm ready for you. You can warm up anywhere, but just do it quietly. I've got people on stage already.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm looking for a sorceress.
I ain't her.
Hold still. It's tough enough aiming between the two of you. Oops.
That's it! That's it! I have had it! I quit!
Quit? Who said that?
I can't take this anymore. There's gotta...
Why, you ungrateful... You... I should have never fired his 15 sisters.
Hi there.
What a fool I've been.
You seem unhappy.
He almost killed me. I'm never gonna work for him again.
I'm looking for an evil sorceress named Licentia. Have you seen her?
He nearly killed me.
Does she live around here?
Not to mention twice yesterday.
So, is that a no?
He was lucky to have somebody like me.
You're not really paying attention.
Somebody... He's...
Well...
Boy, he's a...
Hey, Bags, take a look at this.
Say, nice twigs.
Yeah, and look inside.
Whoa, whoa! Is that real silk?
I think so. It feels real to me.
You mind if I try it on?
No, not at all.
Oh, I love it, I love it. Oh, it's me. Oh, it's definitely me. What do you think?
Huh? Oh, yes.
Oh.
It seems...
Room enough for a pool.
You're not welcome here, you decrepit old creep. You're not welcome here, you decrepit old creep. You're not welcome here, you decrepit old creep. You're not
Excuse me,
welcome
are you
here,
a magician?
decrepit old
Who?
creep.
Where? Oh, me. Yes.
You're not
Actually, I am...
welcome
I'm
here, you
Torin, of the
decrepit
lands
old
above.
creep.
Well, Torin, would you like to see a trick?
You're not
Well,
welcome
actually,
here,
I
you
was going to
decrepit
ask you some
old
questions.
creep.
Splendid. All right, here.
You're
Take this
not
deck of
welcome
cards.
Here, you decrepit old creep. You're not
Cut it
welcome
anywhere.
here, you decrepit
Memorize the
old
card.
creep.
Got it? Good. Now hold the
You're
deck
not
tightly
welcome
between your
here,
two
you
hands.
decrepit old
Tighter.
creep.
Don't let go. Remember your card?
You're
Yes.
not welcome
Now,
here,
if
you
I could make your
decrepit
card
old
appear
creep.
from my sleeve, in spite of the fact that you're still holding that
You're
self-same
not
card in your
welcome
very own
here, you
hands,
decrepit
would you be
old
impressed?
creep.
Yeah, I guess.
You're not
Well, all I
welcome
have to
here,
do
you
is
decrepit
say the
old
magic
creep.
words, Ally McGraw, and presto.
You're not welcome here, you
Here's your
decrepit
card.
old creep.
That's not my card. That's a bouquet of flowers.
You're not
Oops.
welcome here, you
I knew that.
decrepit old
Here.
creep.
All right, now let's see. Where was I? Oh, yes.
Yeah, I guess.
And
You're not
here
welcome here,
it
you decrepit
is
old
right
creep.
here.
No,
You're
that's not my card
welcome
either.
Here, you
Well,
decrepit old
what did you
creep.
have? A heart?
No, that's not even a
You're
card.
not
That's a
welcome
bird.
Here, you
Oh,
decrepit
so
old
it is.
creep.
Get out of here.
You're
Oh,
not
do I need a
welcome
better
here,
act?
you decrepit
Okay,
old creep.
is this your card?
You're
No,
not
that's
welcome
a
here,
book.
you decrepit
Well,
old
I don't know
creep.
where your card is. Maybe it's still there in your hands.
You're not
You know,
welcome
at this
here,
point, I
you
don't really
decrepit
care.
old creep.
All right, then. Give me back
You're
my
not
cards.
welcome
You can
here,
keep your
you
lousy
decrepit
chew of
old
diamonds.
creep.
Hey, that's right. That was my card.
You're not
Well, it's
welcome
too late now
here,
to
you
sweet-talk me.
decrepit old creep.
If only I had one good trick.
You're not welcome here, you
You'll never
decrepit
guess what
old
I got
creep.
for you, Zippy.
You're right. Put it down so I can
You're
feel
not
it.
welcome
It's a
here,
real
you
top hat
decrepit
with a
old
rabbit
creep.
inside. You know, like in a real magic trick.
You're not welcome here, you
Let me
decrepit
see.
old creep.
Yes, but who's this?
It's me,
You're
Zippy.
not welcome
Biggs.
here, you decrepit
Biggs
old
Bunny.
creep.
You remember me, don't you?
Yes.
You're not
I thought you said you'd
welcome
never work
here,
for
you
me.
decrepit
Well,
old
that was
creep.
before you offered me this fine silk-like top.
You're not
Hey,
welcome
are you going to
here,
start this
you
relationship
decrepit
off on a
old
sour
creep.
note?
Or step inside and I'll do it.
You're
Silly
not
rabbit.
welcome
Chick.
here, you decrepit old
Grab
creep.
your wand and let's practice.
Oh, that
You're
is a
not
problem.
welcome
I
here,
seem to
you
have lost my
decrepit
magic
old
wand.
Oh, no problem. Ask this Torin guy here
You're
to
not
find it.
welcome
What did it
here,
look
you
like?
decrepit old
A
creep.
Sorry.
You're not welcome here, you decrepit old creep.
I'm sorry to bother you, but
No, you didn't.
Huh?
You didn't send me. The Union Hall sent me.
no. Lai sent ya. She's a sorceress from around here, I think.
I never heard of her. Who were you? You that new musical saw play?
Musical saw. You can...
Well, sometimes it makes...
Have you seen...
No, the only saw I...
I think... No. Torin, but I don't have an act. Here you go, Zippy. I found your wand.
Oh, thank you, Torin. Say, this isn't my wand. What are you trying to pull here?
Nothing. I thought you needed a wand.
I do. But remember, I'm blind, not stupid.
Well, what's the difference? Wand schmob. Are you a magician or ain't ya?
You're right. Thank you, Torin. This will do just fine.
So what are you waiting for? Pull a fancy colored silk over me and let's get rolling.
Well now, that's another problem.
What now?
I, don't have a silk.
A magician without a silk kerchief? Torin!
Yes, Torin.
I made this beautiful silk as a gift for you, Zippy.
Why, thank you. It feels lovely. So smooth. I just don't know what I'll do with it. Perhaps stuff it in my breast pocket. I don't know.
I was thinking you might use it to cover the rabbit inside your top hat.
That's good, too.
So, what are we waiting for? Show us a trick.
Yeah, Zippy. It's showtime. Pull that fancy silk over me.
All right, I will. Thanks to you, Torin. You know, you've been so nice to me. Would you like this book of magic spells? It should get you past any sorcerers you find in these parts. Besides, I don't read that much anymore.
Thanks, Zippy, and good luck with your act. I'm looking for Licentia the Sorceress. Have you heard of her?
Nah, but she might be scheduled later. I got Zippy the Blind Magician coming.
Pardon me, ma'am.
Look, I don't care about your problems. I don't care if you got stage fright. I don't care if you need makeup.
Special sauce?
Actually, you... Mr.
And now, a medley of my favorite songs from the lands above. Where the peat moss croons in the light of 3 full moons, and those crystal mountains summon my heart home. Yes.
That's it. Now come with me.
But officer, why, you have tears in your eyes. Are you from the lands above, too?
No, I'm a musician. Now come with me. You're under arrest.
What for?
Impersonating a singer.
Torin of the lands above, since you violated the probationary period I granted you, I have no choice but to sentence you to immediate ostracization from the world of Tenebris, into the null void with him.
Not the null void.
Exactly where I want to go.
Here we are, boy. Now you stand over there.
Hey!
Good riddance, plant crusher.
How can I just float in midair like this?
Oh, I get it. In the very center of the planet, gravity pulls equally from all directions. But how can I move? There's nothing to grab onto.
You're not welcome here, you decrepit old creep. You're not welcome here, you creep. You're come creep. Come here, 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 creep.
Dreep.
Here, creep. Come here, come here, creep.
What the? Google? Mom? Dad? I swear I'll stop her.
Congratulations, you did it! It's nice to see someone else has an Aldo sense of humor.
What? You dare enter my home and attempt your little magic spells on me? Foolish boy. I have more power in my little finger than you'll ever possess. The collar. Torin. Of course. Who else could remove the collar?
How do you know my name?
I was your nanny.
Nanny?
I saved your life the night your parents were murdered.
Murdered? No! How could you? I thought you had them in a magic spell.
No, Torin. The Farmans are safe. But they're not your real parents. Your real parents were the king and queen of the lands above.
What? But then I'm...
That's right. You're the next king.
No, that's wrong. I'm the next king. You should have died in your cradle that night, little nephew. After searching for you all these years, you won't escape me now. I killed your parents. And now I'll kill you. One step closer, boy, and I'll finish her.
No, don't! Licentia! Licentia, are you okay? That was close. I thought he had you there for a second. Hey, Licentia! But the lava...
Oh, Torin. That's not lava. That's Dreep's supper dish.
What about my parents and Boogle?
Of course. Torin, I think it's time for all of us to go back home, to the lands above.
Torin, where's my tools? From town, remember?
Son, who's this lady? And is she gonna stay for dinner?
Mom, Dad. Oh, it's great to be home again. Oh.